Hi Muglets. Today is a very special day. We have C6 Yoimiya. Well, we don't, but Rocky, aka Rockwolf, does. Rocky is also my very first God mode Muglet, and we have a pretty poggers parasocial relationship. So she let me use her account to showcase her C6 Yoimiya, and since we can actually start at C4, we can actually compare. She's been saving these constellations for like 2 weeks just so I can go in and actually ascend her once we look at C4, and then, you know, C5 is just her burst, which is whatever, so I'm probably just gonna jump straight to C6. C4 sounds really good already. Her E's cooldown is decreased by 1.2 seconds every time her burst thing explodes, which I think has a 2 or 2.5 second interval time. So you could probably do her E again really soon, which basically just means I would need to be faster with rotations, because typically by the time I get back to Yoimiya, her E is already off cooldown. C5 is just 3 levels for her burst, which we're obviously gonna need to be doing her burst now, but I just can't really care that much about. And then C6, during her skill where she's firing pyro arrows, there's a 50% chance to fire an extra fire arrow, dealing 60% of the original damage. So my quick not even napkin math would say this is like basically a 30% damage buff. Overall, we won't see any higher numbers with this because I assume it'll be a separate number, but it should be cool to see anyway. They did have one request for this video, and that I go through Abyss to showcase the C6 Yoimiya. I will try, but I've never been on Rocky's account and I'm not really used to their characters, so it's going to be probably pretty hard. I'm hoping she has Zhongli and Yelan and Binny. Okay, we have an Ayaka team. This is a very solid Yoimiya team as well. I would imagine it's basically the main Yoimiya team. Sino team, I guess Aggravate spread team, Hu Tao team, another sort of spread aggravate team. They do actually have the majority of the characters. We're missing Eula, Ito, Nilu, Kave, and Baiju. Sad Ito's missing. I cannot find Yelan. I didn't see that they didn't have Yelan. No! Okay, well, we can get away with Xingqiu, I guess. Is the Binny C6 at least? You are at least halfway a Yoimiya main, as it says in your description there. If your Binny's not C6, I'm gonna get him to C6. I'm not even joking. Okay, good. Gotta check out the builds as well. We got R1 Thundering Pulse and 4-piece Shimenawa. I mean, Shimenawa is fine. Still think Crimson's better, especially at C6, but her burst typically is at the end of her rotation. So I think as long as you start with full energy, it doesn't really matter. Main stats, attack, pyro, crit damage. There's really no other choice there. I mean, you could have crit rate, but as long as you have a decent amount of crit rate, it doesn't really matter. 65, wow, you actually have a really nice build, 65 to 258. Let's see what her Yoims can do in my typical sort of a Yoimiya team here. What's that big hit doing? 87? Kind of expected more, but it could be my Yelan was putting in a lot of work as well because she has that damage boost on her burst. Because stats wise, I'm pretty damn sure her Yoimiya is better than mine. The issue is we do kind of get burst at the very end there. So I do kind of want to see what that C4 is doing. So it lasts 10 seconds with an 18-second cooldown. So there's only 8 seconds to swap to everyone else and do their stuff before coming back to Yoimiya, which I mean, should work if you only have their burst to do. Especially with Shimenawa, it's gonna be pretty hard to see her actual cooldown getting decreased when her bursting explodes. So like now, and I'm just gonna keep attacking. Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I could see at least 2 procs before Masanori died. But yeah, there was C4. Let's go ahead and get C5 and 6. I am kind of curious about this extra arrow that fires at C6. I wonder if we can just see that here. It's really hard to actually see it because she is firing 2 arrows on like half of her normal attacks anyway. Oh wait, no, that was 3. All right, cool. Let's just see that in action. See if we actually see like 3 different pyro numbers pop up. We're only really gonna use Zhongli just to get a shield. Yep, that was 3. Yep, that was definitely 3. It seems like it's doing more than 60% of the damage though. 13, 13, 15? Oh, I think I get it. It's not 60% of this 63.6, it's 60% of the entire one-hit damage, like 127.2, which yes, when you look at the individual numbers, the bonus attack is higher than the first 2 because it's kind of split in half, you know? I mean, it doesn't really change the initial math. I would say it's basically a 30% damage increase for her skill, which is definitely very significant. So yeah, we're gonna try Abyss with her new C6 Yoimiya. Genshin added a cool new feature where if you have a C6 character, all you have to do is snap your fingers to immediately clear 9 and 10. All right, cool. So now we're moving on to floor 11, where we get normal attack damage increased by 50%, which is cool. I guess I should look to see which other units are C6 as well. Of course, we got Yoimiya there now. Not even C6 Wanderer or Kazuha. Is this a free-to-play account? Pretty much all of our 5 stars are C0. C2 Ayaka, C1 Hu Tao, which is good, but I don't think I'd be using Hu Tao and Yoimiya in the same abyss, so I'd probably prefer to go Yoimiya when she's C6. I'm used to playing with a bunch of C2 and 3 characters, so this is probably going to be hard for me. C4 Mona, I guess. I don't really use Mona. What's also important, of course, is making sure they have like weapons and stuff on them. Probably will have Shogun in there. Mappa Mare Nahida? I mean, I guess it works. Maybe I'll go Kagura's Verity. I don't think I'm gonna take Miko. 47 to 150 crit damage probably works, more or less. We are in 5-piece Deepwood at the moment, so we could change something. I'll probably swap this to Dendro damage. Tignari's looks better, so I'm gonna take that. And yes, I'm gonna leave all this stuff in the video so Rocky knows what to do to repair her account. I'll try not to change too much though. We're gonna do Yoimiya team first half. As far as I remember, second half doesn't really matter too much except for the end tier. We need Dendro or Cryo alongside Electro. So yeah, we're gonna just take the good old Aggravate team. I never really know who to pair with these two, honestly. Hersara is raised. I'm not sure if Hersara is C6 though. I didn't check that. C5? Why would you stop at C5? No! If she was in the banner, I probably would have summoned to get that last Sara. Whatever, we'll take Kazuha. I'm definitely going to use him wrong all the time. I forgot it was a defense ley line. I think we should have Venti here, but I'm gonna try it without. For second half, you don't really need CC, but for first half, it seems to be pretty important. What are we at? 83%, 82. If we can stay at above like 75, I think we'll be all right, because this other side here is a lot easier, and we also have Kazuha anyway. 69%, yeah, I think we'll be okay. I'm just going to save bursts now. That wasn't too bad, but we are still on floor 11. Damn, Yoimiya got her burst like super fast, so I just kind of used it. He is going into his shield phase anyway. Moving on to the final chamber here. Oh, I did not think about this dude because usually we have Yelan, which can just bring that dude down. Oh, well, we still do have Yoimiya, so if we really needed to, we could have, but oh, I didn't even see this Cryo Abyss Mage over here. How's it going? Yes, and then the 2 Abyss Heralds. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. So that was floor 11. Again, though, floor 12 is a whole different league, and this floor 12 in particular is one of the hardest, if not the hardest ever, mainly because you need so specific elements for the Inquisitus Baptist. I think the biggest issue I had though is chamber 1, because the Whopper flowers are so tanky and they just keep disappearing everywhere. And then this floor is also takes a long time. I remember I used Venti, and actually that was pretty good. He's useless for the other 2 chambers, but they're easier. So I think I'm gonna try that again. I don't know how we're gonna incorporate Yoimiya into this though. If I'm just looking at second half, then I think I would go Aggravate spread team with Benny and Zhongli like this. Trying something like this, it's a very wacky team, but it might work just for first half. Oh man, this is never gonna work. Those Pyro Whopper flowers take no damage from Yoimiya. Okay, well this team is never going to work. I might just ask Rocky what they used, because I think they 36 starred last time themselves. Probably just wanted to see me suffer. Yeah, dude, we have 40 seconds and we're not even done yet. So, so the team she used were Venti, Shogun, Nahida, and that's an issue because I stole her weapon, I remember. The other issue is this is a team for a good player. There's no healing and no shields in this team at all. I'm not sure about that, but I guess I'll try. Obviously would have to give Miko her weapon back though. I'll at least give Nahida Lost Prayer. I don't know who had that a second ago, so that's also something I have messed up and you'll probably need to fix. I forgot everything already, so I can't fix it. Sorry about that. I don't even really know how to use Miko. Second team is Water Dude, Benny, Kazuha, and Yoimiya. So yeah, again, just Benny as the healer, no Zhongli, just nothing. I don't understand how you got through this, but whatever. My Shogun's already almost dead before the battle even started. The stupid Whopper flower plants popped up and almost killed me. I mean, this is, of course, quite a bit faster, I suppose. But considering we have no Cryo or Dendro for second half, and that somehow works, I assume we'll at least need some time. We will be at around halftime, it looks like, yeah. We'll see if it's enough, and or if we even survive. No! What? They just one-shotted me. At least we do have Benny for healing in this team, but yeah, it doesn't really help. Again, the stupid Whopper flower. Yeah, we're at about halftime again. What I'm more worried about is that my entire team is also half dead. So that's the side with the consecrated beasts. What? 44 seconds. I mean, they are all going into their shield phase soon here. Oh no. Are we? Nope, she died. Damn it. Freezing bastards. I think we're making slightly better time now. Oh, just one left has a bunch of HP for some reason. That's dumb. Where did he go now? Why is he invisible? Bad. I'm like spamming Electro and Dendro all the time. How could they go invisible? Survive-ish or not? Why am I gliding? Oh man, we're gonna be here for a while. Okay, we have a little bit extra time this time, like 20 seconds. That could very well be enough. No! God, they suck. I still don't understand how they got rid of the Hydro Shield without Cryo or Dendro. Like, I know there's only one, and I guess it works eventually, but like, you would need a lot of time, even if you're like never getting hit. What? 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 This dude had no HP for like 15 seconds. That was crazy. It played the dying animation. I'm sure of it. Why is the first chamber the hardest? I think this might be our best run yet. 1 minute 10 for the first half. Our issue definitely seems to be more about dying than anything else though. Dude, what is this? How do you just dodge the Abyss Heralds when there's 3 of them going absolutely apeshit? 2 maybe, but it's just complete chaos with 3. And then I feel like there's 0 chance of doing anything in Chamber 3 without a healer or a shield. They just do a series of attacks that's like covers the entire screen with garbage, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? I just feel like this is going to be impossible. First half with this team, actually, I've gotten down pretty well. I don't get hit too much there because Venti is CCing them all the time. Second half just seems undoable though. Mad props to Rocky though, you're a much better player than I am. Though to be fair, that is a that is a pretty low bar. One over here. My Miko is more than half dead. I don't know how much time we have left, probably around halftime, but honestly it's not really mattering because we're just dying all the time anyway. No, no, no! God! That was actually looking pretty good for a second there. Alright, I think we're making the best time yet. I also chose a different Abyss buff this time where we recover 30% of our HP for a burst. I don't think it's going to help that much here because we're literally just going from full HP to 0 in like half of a second, so I guess we'll see. Stop, please, no, switch. No, there's 0 chance. We don't even have enough time. That dude over there doesn't even have his shield yet. There's 20 seconds. What am I supposed to do with this? Are you joking? Why is that one way over there and invisible? Is it dead? Oh, there's a full health one. Okay. And now there's just a full health Whopper Flower that didn't get... Why is it doing this to me? Why now? Yeah, it just keeps getting worse. We're like at halftime again. It's like at that point where frustration and hopelessness makes you even a worse player. No, literally one shot. Literally one shot. I'm sorry. I give up. I don't know how to do this differently than I've done it. I don't know how to do this with your teams. Mad props to you. You're like insane. God gamer. But like, I can't do it. I've been trying for 2 hours solid now and I can't even get close. You know, I can't even get close. I really hate giving up, but I don't know what else to do, honestly. I might be able to do it if I didn't have to use Yoimiya, but like, what's the point then? This is kind of a Yoimiya showcase at the end of the day. This one is the best time I've had by far. We have gotten Zhongli instead of Binny in the team. I don't know if or how this is going to work to swirl the pyro now. I was thinking maybe we just start with Yoimiya burst, go to Kazuha, and then come back to Yoimiya, but then she doesn't even get the Shimenawa proc, so I don't know. I'm getting quite desperate in the meantime. Seems like it just swirled Hydro anyway for some reason. This time we actually were able to kill one, so that's something, but we have Yeah, no time left now. So all things considered, it's still like nowhere close. I have really no idea how we're supposed to get rid of this Hydra one. Even swirling Pyro, I don't think will help that much. Pyro itself doesn't do enough either, and our Yoimiya died. I really tried my best. I'm sure it could work with the team you said you did it with. I'm not good enough. I can admit that. What can I say? I'm sure it's possible, just not for me. I guess that'll do it. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Dropping a like or subscribing if you enjoyed is greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.